Increased fiber doesn't actually lower your risk of colon cancer.
When you propose to people a plant-free diet, they usually are very concerned about fibers and gut health. So are fibers actually essential for having a healthy microbiome?
Yeah, no, not at all. And the thing is that we haven't traditionally eaten a whole bunch of fiber. We've been told that fiber is really good for us, and that came from the work of Dr. Burkitt, who came up with Burkitt's lymphoma. And he wrote a book in 1979, I think, called "Don't Forget About Fiber." And he worked in Africa, and he saw that these people had low rates of colon cancer, and he said, "Oh, they eat more fiber and they have less colon cancer. Must be the fiber." I mean, it was based on zero actual scientific inquiry. It was just a blind guess based on his own opinions of things. And that actually hasn't been borne out by the evidence. Increased fiber doesn't actually lower your risk of colon cancer. It can actually cause inflammatory issues. It can cause microabrasions in your gut lining and can cause increased inflammatory reaction, increased mucus secretion, things like that. It can actually cause, it's actually an anti-nutrient. Fiber itself is an anti-nutrient. Now, no one ever proved that we needed fiber. There are many tribes and peoples since time immemorial that have never eaten fiber. The Inuit, for example, they live in the Arctic Circle. There's no fiber. They're living on ice floes and things like that. They're just eating meat. So they're not getting fiber. They're not having problems. But when they're eating a traditional diet, they actually found they have very diverse and healthy microbiomes. If this is our evolved, biologically appropriate diet, that diet should support our optimal microbiome.